Right, it's Mike from the Mike James Rock Show. We're here at Bloodstock, and I've already seen this guy perform live today. It's Mr. Phil B from Whitechapel. How's it going, man?
Great, how about you?
I'm all right. My neck is really sore now, and I'm blaming that for you.
Hey, that's all right.
That was a brutal, heavy and hard set for midday on a Friday morning, man.
Yeah.
How was it for you?
It was great, man. I mean, we played this fest once before, and I think Slayer was headlining the
a couple years ago.
The Bloodstock we played before. But yeah, I mean, it's just like we expected. Great food, great people. It's United Kingdom, so we
always go off, don't we?
Yeah.
Because you played London last night. That must have been quite late, and then you came up here and did exactly the same this morning.
Yeah, we played almost 12 hours later again. So
how does that affect your voice and just your general well-being, be able to have to do that on stage in such a short turnover of time?
I mean, as long as it's not like an hour or something, then I'm usually pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you do vocal warm-ups and stuff, or you just go on and just hit it hard?
Yeah, I usually do. I do the Zen of Screaming warm-up thing before.
Okay, yeah. You're also just about to head out on a huge European tour as well for the next week or so. Is there anywhere you're really looking forward to getting into and playing?
Yeah, I mean, just all the festivals, I mean, even the club shows. I mean, we've been coming over here for the past 10 years and, not as often as we probably should have, but I mean, it's growing great over here, and the response that we get over here is incredible.
It's a growing sort of scene over here for the style of music that you play. You had Chelsea Grin on beforehand as well. They went down just as well.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's a scene that's actually growing and sustaining, or do you think that we're going to need some new blood, and soon enough you'll be like the kings of the whole scene?
No, it's definitely sustaining. I mean, not to really talk crap on my own country, but I mean, they kind of get pretty much everything, and over here, I mean, Europe still gets a lot of great tours and everything pretty often, but it just seems like they're more into the music and more appreciative of it over here as far as the live setting goes.
Yeah.
I just see a lot more people, paying attention to the stage instead of what's going on around them other than the show. But not to say American shows are still great. It's just that over here, it's just a different culture.
Yeah. You've done some pretty massive tours in the States in support of the album as well. The album's been out for quite some time. Have you already started teasing ideas for a new album? Are you demoing or even thinking of writing, or you want to?
Yeah, we're planning on writing and recording probably sometime later on in the year or the beginning of next year.
Literally just thinking of doing that, or have you started teasing? Started demoing. The band got ideas and anything like that? Yeah,
I mean, we definitely have ideas. We haven't released anything, I guess, that we've written or anything. But yeah, I mean, we're definitely shooting for later, at the end of the year. It probably is going to be the beginning of next year. Okay. More than likely. I
saw I think it's like a mini documentary film that came out around the release of the album. It's about 40 minutes long type thing. Is there plans of doing anything like that with regards to this one and what it means to be in a band and that kind of thing?
Possibly. I mean, I'm not 100% sure on that, but I mean, that would be cool. I think it's it gives people a more personal look in on the band instead of just listening to the music and seeing pictures of us.
Because the lyrical content of the last album is very strong, and to accompanying that with the video and the I don't know if it's a DVD or just a YouTube type thing that came out, but it all kind of tied it together. And for me, I felt it brought me closer to the band and understanding where you're writing from and why you play such heavy music and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it was really fun to have those videos made because, like I said, I mean, it just brings people closer and more personal to the band, and it's things that people don't get to see, that we see daily, and they get an idea of what we do every day. It shows
the struggle that bands get to a certain level are in. You can reach a certain level, but it's hard to sustain, and I'm guessing that's what now it's all about for you, band. It's being able to sustain and then build on what you've already laid down already.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm hoping that you'll come back and do a proper nice run of UK dates when the new album comes out. I'm guessing there's nothing planned, sort of like any European shows towards the end of this year, just doing the festival season at the moment, are you?
Yeah, just for right now.
That's cool, man. Like I said, my neck is absolutely killing from watching you guys. I'm sure there's a lot more people with sore necks afterwards as well, because that really went down for you. There was one moment where you said, open up the circle pit, and it almost came right back to the mixing tower, man.
Yeah.
That was just fierce. It was good stuff. It's always a pleasure having a chat with you. We chatted a couple of years ago, and I absolutely love the band, so that's why I've got such a sore neck.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the album will be out next year, and we'll get to do exactly the same thing again, man.
Of course.
Thanks very much.
Yeah.